So everybody got to meet my lovely wife yesterday. She did a video, she hacked into my account. I'll have to admit, she did pretty good. She's not really one to make a lot of videos. Seemed like to be a fan favorite. She got a lot of views in just a short time. Kind of showed me up a little bit. So I guess to bring it back to the table, I'm gonna have to do something amazing. So I got this. Take a look at that. I know you want it. I mean, look at this damn thing. Looks like a roast, but it's a cowboy cut steak, bone-in ribeye. I'm gonna season it up, sear it on my Blackstone. I'm gonna finish it off in the smoker. So if you love steak and you like Jimmy Eats, stick around. I'll show you how it's done.
I was walking with the ghost.
So before I sear this bad boy on my Blackstone, I'm going to season it, and I'm going to use some of this Killer Hogs AP rub. It's really good. It's just some basic salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. Pretty simple stuff. Really, when it comes to a steak like this, you don't got to overdo it with seasoning. You want to taste that steak. It's a ribeye. Everybody loves ribeye. But before I put the seasoning on, I'm going to coat it with some of this extra virgin olive spray oil, just to kind of give it a binder, to have something to stick to it. I've had it out of the refrigerator for just a little while here, trying to kind of get it more to a room temperature. I don't want to put it on super cold. So that'd be plenty for the oil, like that. And then I'm not going to be too shy with this. I mean, I put it on pretty good and thick. And of course, with a ribeye that's literally 3 fingers high, you have to make sure you season the sides real well. Get everything. Like so. Even rub it on this there that fell off, trying to pick it up a little bit. And we're just gonna throw it on the Blackstone on high heat for about 1.5 minutes or so on each side, maybe even get the edges a little bit, just to sear on the outside. Then out to the smoker we go. So stick around, we'll start searing it up. All right, so I got this up to temp. It's blazing hot. I don't even know the temperature. I don't have one of them deals, but I'm gonna throw just a shot of this oil down, just because I don't want it to stick and burn. Now we're gonna go for about 1 minute on each side. Did you hear that sizzle? You gotta have that sizzle when you're searing stuff. 1 minute or so, we're gonna flip it over and do the other side. All right, so about 1.5 minutes or so has went by. Time for the flip. Just like that, I'm gonna use my press and press it down real good. Make sure it gets good contact. Another 1.5 minutes. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pick it up and get the edges a little bit. Kind of roll it around and do the whole thing. Alright, so I kind of went all the way around the horn and got all this seared up. Pretty good. Got a little brown crisp on there, which is what I'm looking for. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to throw it on the smoker. It's just about to temp. I'm going to go for a 220 degree temp on the smoker, and we're going to smoke it till it's got about 135 internal temperature. That's why I like my steak. It'll be medium rare. It'll be amazing. All right, here we are, the Z grill. We're sitting at 225 on a temperature. That's where I want it. Time to go in the smoker just like that. Just like that. I'm going to put my thermometer on there in a minute. We're going to reach it up to 135 degrees internal temp. All right, let's get to smoking. All right, so I'm sitting at 95 degrees internal temp. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. I think that's about halfway. Let's take a gander at it real quick. Yank this out. It's hot. I use my meat flipper, my handy dandy meat flipper. good. Get this back in. All right, keep it going. So if you guys think that I'm gonna cook a steak like this without putting any wonderful goodie stuff on there, you're crazy. I didn't tell you I was doing this. Alright, I mean, hope y'all like what I got there. Some of that don't look good. Take a good look at all that yumminess. Alright, let's take a slice. See how it looks on the inside. Loving it. All right. I mean, come on, man. Good night. Look at this steak. This is a steak for 3 people. All right, so I'm going to take a bite of it. It might be a little bit more rare for some people, but for me, that's exactly how I like my steaks. Medium rare, 135 internal temp. Let's try it out. Tender, slow cooked, amazing. Throw some of these onions and mushrooms on there. That's off the hook, man. I'll tell you what, if you love steak, try one of these cowboy cuts. 25 bucks I paid for this steak. It's a lot, but really it'll feed more than one person, unless you're me. So, tell you what, I'm gonna cut this short. I've been dying for this steak for a while. My name's Jimmy Eats, and of course, that's what I'm gonna do, everybody. I'm gonna eat. Thanks. Have a great night.